Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're doing well today. Before I get too far into this, I want to say that I did get a new microphone, so please let me know how it sounds. I messed around with the settings myself, and I think it sounds good, but that doesn't necessarily mean you will. So if it's too loud, too quiet, too whatever, please let me know, and I will do my best to fix it in future videos. For the reading, today we are doing the usual. We are looking at you and a person that you're dealing with and a situation that you're in. Okay, and this does not have to be a love reading. This can be friend, family member, coworker, neighbor, whatever. So just take it as it resonates, okay? Just a couple more here and we will cut your deck. Perfect. Okay, where am I cutting the deck, Pisces? There. Oh, I love it. Your first card out is the Lovers. It's the middle card. That is the driving force here. And again, this doesn't have to be a love reading, but if that's resonating for you, perfect. That's fine. Okay. It could just be like a partnership in business. It could be like finding your best friend. Even just finding, you know, like a job or something that you've been really hoping for a while. Something that feels perfect for you. Bottom card is the Seven of Cups. So this is the heart of the matter. It feels like there's a little bit of indecision here for one thing, but also kind of where do we go next? What do we do? For some of you that could be resonating with am I what they've been hoping for? You know, it's kind of a sense of daydream, trying to plan the future, but I mean, it doesn't necessarily always work out that way. So let's just see how your person is feeling here to start. They are feeling Four of Swords. They're recovering from something. And this card kept wanting to fall out while I was shuffling. So this is very important. If you're not noticing this in them right now, and you're watching this and this is resonating, notice this in them now. Okay? Like right now, from this moment forward, they are recovering from something. Now, I don't know exactly what it is, but it is something that was enough for them to need a break, you know, just a little bit of rest. The reason they're feeling this way is King of Pentacles. I feel like they're kind of exhausted. Possibly they're wanting to save some money in some cases. I want to clarify King of Pentacles here. It could have just been, you know, working too hard, taking care of everyone else too much, not really giving time for themselves, you know. This deck isn't really wanting to cooperate with me either. Okay. Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They're trying to find balance. Okay? They are really trying to find balance. It might feel as though they've closed themselves off a little bit here with this Page of Cups upside down. But they're recovering from some kind of hurt. I think they are trying to get a gauge of the situation, see how much you're going to require of them. Which is interesting. So if it's feeling like they're not really being open or a little vulnerable with you right now, it's probably because they're in this Four of Swords resting phase. It almost kind of feels like they don't want to give too much too soon. The action that they're likely to take here too is Nine of Pentacles. I do think that they are going to treat you fairly. Nine of Pentacles to me is the minor arcana version of the Empress, so it's still willing to share abundance and everything, but they're not going to give more than they can afford to give. Okay, and the action they're likely, what they hope to accomplish by this action is Two of Pentacles, balance. you know, not feeling overdrawn, overworked, whatever, just trying to feel as though they've got everything in control. I don't necessarily like that it feels a little emotionally cut off, you know what I mean? But I genuinely feel as though they're trying their best. How you're feeling in this is Three of Pentacles. You want to work on things. You want to help this person. You want to really start to build a foundation with this. So the action you're likely to take here is Five of Pentacles. You are willing to help them. You are willing to bring them out of the cold, you know? Tell me more about this Five of Pentacles. It almost feels like you're not really going to ask for more than they can give, I want to say. Tell me more about this Five of Pentacles. Interesting. It's kind of like you want to do this the right way, you know? You don't want to push things too hard or too fast. But at the same time, it kind of feels like you're really reining in your own hopes and dreams here. I don't necessarily know that that's the right approach here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords, and beneath that is the Moon. So it's a little bit self-sabotaging to yourself and your own emotions, letting a little bit of fear take the reins here and cutting off your dreams because it's not working out this way right this second doesn't mean that it won't in the future, right? But I also feel at the same time you're kind of recognizing that that you don't have to put all of your dreams on hold, that there should be an equal give and take here. I want to clarify that Nine of Pentacles. Clarify Nine of Pentacles for Pisces, please. Yeah. Two of Cups. So, I mean, they are still trying to make you feel cared for. They do still want to let you know that they do care. They do give a shit. There is a little bit of love there. And that they're on the same page. But they just need a little bit of balance. So with that Five of Pentacles, it almost feels like putting yourself a little out in the cold to their benefit, which again, I don't necessarily know if that's the best approach. I want to say don't give up on everything that you're hoping for here. But at the same time, you do recognize with the Ten of Swords that it's not going to be horrible forever. Like, they will open up eventually. So it's just pulling back the reins a little bit so that things don't move too fast and that you get there when you're supposed to, you know? The future of this here is Page of Pentacles, which I really like. Pages are always good news. So this is definitely, I want to say I love the Page of Pentacles in the Light Seers Tarot just because it feels more like planting roots. Here it is. You see there's a root attached to this person's foot. It's grounding them. It's keeping them stable. That's kind of what this feels like here. Really learning a lot more about what's going on here and starting to put down those roots, you know, really starting to find a little bit of stability here. Let's clarify that Page of Pentacles. I do want to know more. Eight of Wands. Again, that sense of good news, but Eight of Wands is quick movement. So I want to say that this might happen a little bit faster than you anticipate. Like, I know you've pulled the reins back a little bit. You don't want to go too hard, too fast, all that. But I still feel like you get to this point a little bit quicker than you were expecting. which I love. Tell us more about that Page of Pentacles, please. Yeah, I like it. It's breaking out of the Eight of Swords, holding yourselves back, both of you, and letting loose a little bit. You know, throwing a little bit of caution to the wind and saying, screw it, let's do this. This is good. This is a good thing. You know, so let's explore this. Let's do this. But again, with that Page of Pentacles, it grounds it a lot. It's not as reckless as just a regular Knight of Swords, which I really like. Overall, I do like this reading a lot. This could also very much apply if you are job searching. I will say you're looking for like the perfect job, and there's a lot of options. And I think the one that you're looking at right now is a place where possibly the person who left the position, I mean, maybe it didn't quite go over well, right? But this employer has a duty to still, you know, look and act and speak professionally. You're not going to get a whole lot of gossip on what happened, which is absolutely fine. I think it was less of a reflection on the employer and more on the former employee. But because like it's looking like they're still going to treat you very well. They are still going to offer you as much as they can, right? And I think you're accepting of that. I think it's going to pull you out of that feeling of lack a little bit, which is interesting to say because it is the Five of Pentacles. I'm getting that for some of you, the pay offer could be a little less than you were hoping for, but in the future, you know that it will grow to be more. So you're kind of taking that hit initially because you know it maybe won't take long to get what you actually wanted of it. And it's worth it because this is something that actually speaks to you. That's how that's resonating. At least to me, it's coming through to me that way through spirit. So let's get you some oracle cards, Pisces, before we close this out. Oh my gosh. It's just flying everywhere. There's so much here. Bottom of the deck is prosperity. Take that as it resonates. But I mean, if you are a Pisces looking for a job right now, I like that as a good sign. Especially if it doesn't initially look as good as you think, but it's still something that really speaks to your heart. Intuition is here. You will follow your intuition in this. If you are looking for a job, if this is a person, you're gonna start to pick up the more subconscious cues, I want to say. You also got love. So there is love here, whether it is you love what you're doing or you recognize that this person is exactly how they're coming across. They are showing their feelings to you, whatever that means. I feel like it gets you out of your head a little bit. Wow. Spirit is very, very quick on these oracles for you today. First one to fly out here is the Hawk Prince. Spirit communication, paying attention. Spirit is talking to you. That is your intuition. Pay attention to it. I think it'll help you understand this person a little better and recognize that even though it's not everything and absolutely everything you want right now, they're still giving you what they can because they do care about you. Okay? You also have here the Sun Dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. So this is just a beautiful, fantastic card all around. I think it ties in very well. And to close it out, let's get you Spirit Animal Oracle for Pisces, please. Perfect. bottom of the deck to start, Nightingale spirit, love is all around. So Spirit could not be more clear here that this is it. This is for you. Okay? This is for you. What has come out here is Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. This is that Knight of Pentacles. You recognizing that things need to be reined in just a little bit. There has to be a little bit of patience, but you will get to where you're going. Okay? And you also have Lion Spirit. Be generous of spirit. So, I mean, once your intuition kind of opens up and it does, you know, click to you that this person just needs a little bit of time, I feel like it does open you up a little bit. There's that understanding. And so you pour a little bit of your own energy and your spirit into this person to help them find their balance. Okay? I love this reading, Pisces. I find this very beautiful. I love it for you. I hope it resonated. If it did, please drop a like or comment down below. It lets me know as a tarot reader I've tapped into your energies, which is very important for me because I do strive to give the most accurate message that I possibly can. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one.